So I don't know about you, but I have way less time now for most things. It's like if you're not becoming ruthless with your time, you're basically being an idiot because let's face it, the world is full of idiots. And it's not to say like idiots are bad or that we're all better than everybody else. But human culture is riddled with stupidity. And it's cute, right? And we all have it. Like I'm stupid too. I'm not saying that I don't have this. But what do I choose to do and where do I choose to put my attention is really like what separates us from each other. And I just don't have attention for the majority of things. I just really don't, because the majority of things are just basically they're not evolving me. They're draining me and they're distracting me. And if you're anything like me and you want to be better, you want to be wiser, you want to be more clear, you want to be more present, you want to be more loving, you want to be more kind, then you have to be a guardian of your attention. You have to be a steward of your time. Because this is your resource. This is our primary resource. We don't have anything else that's more valuable than that. We have a limited amount of that. Everything else we can make more of. But we gotta be guardians of our time. We gotta be stewards of our time. So you will value what you give attention to. So what do I value? What do I give my attention to? It's really dependent on what I desire and what I want and what I think is important for me. So if I don't explore this, if I don't deep dive and investigate into what really matters to me, if I don't ask the why question, why am I doing this? Why am I pursuing this? Why am I even looking towards this? If I don't go deep with that and go through the layers of that, then I will waste my time. I will waste my attention. Because attention is the currency. Attention is the currency. We know this. Everything wants our attention. So how do we be a steward of that? How do we be really, really clear about that? Well, you have to investigate it. We have to. There's no other solution. We can't expect this to come to us for free. We have to find out what we want ourselves. No one else is going to do it for us. So what do you want? What do you really want for yourself? Are you noticing what dysregulates you? Are you noticing what distracts you? Are you noticing what drains your energy? What tries to take your attention for its own needs? Give this to yourself. Allow this in for yourself, because nothing is going to give you more juice to your experience. Nothing is going to bring you alive more than honoring yourself, than getting to know yourself and what it is that matters to you. So take this journey. You're on it already, but notice it. Notice that this journey is really what you're here for. You're here to learn what you are and what you truly want. It's not complicated, but it requires our diligence. It requires a high energy, because everything is out. If we take the path of least resistance, it's to become lazy, it's to become apathetic, is to become content with little. I don't know about you, but I don't want that. Sure, I might have other lifetimes, I might come back, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. What's relevant to me is this life right now, this moment, this day. And what am I going to do? How am I going to spend it? Am I going to spend it distracted by my thoughts? Am I going to spend it with my attention dispersed into all these meaningless things? Or am I going to get into my body? Am I going to get into my mind? Like into it in a way which raises it. Into my body in a way that heals it. Because this is my vehicle. This mind body is my vehicle. This is my pet. This is my device. This is my little toy to play with. And if I don't observe what it needs, and I don't sense it, and I don't honor it and become a steward of it, then I'm going to get lazy. I'm going to get weak. I'm going to get soft. And it doesn't mean that I'm being hard on myself. It doesn't mean that I'm judging this person. It just means that I'm cradling him. I'm loving him. And I'm giving him what he really needs. And it's up to me to do that. I've been given this. In this life. So do the same for yourself. If you want the best life for yourself, you have to listen to yourself. And no one, nobody, not me, nobody can tell you what that is. I'm just encouraging you to do that investigation. Do it for yourself. It literally requires more than we realize, but it's so simple. It requires consistency and dedication, commitment. Look yourself in the mirror and find out. And don't expect it to come overnight. Expect it to keep going deeper down through layers. But this is what will make you sustainably happy and fulfilled, by knowing yourself. And how do you know yourself? Well, it's a deep, deep process. And it doesn't require just looking at yourself. It requires looking in between the things that you think you are. It requires noticing the moments, the spaciousness. It requires being in awe at life, being in awe at yourself, feeling the connection between you and all things, knowing there is no division, seeing that unity, knowing that unity. Because you do want a sense of belonging, you do want a sense of unity, you do want a sense of fulfillment. But if you keep thinking that it's in those things outside of you, then you're going to keep being disappointed. And it's going to live this quiet life of desperation that so many of us fall into. So I don't care how old you are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what color you are, what pronoun you are. I don't care what language you speak, what culture you come from, where you live on the planet. It is all irrelevant. That is all secondary. There is something that we share. And if we tap into that, then we feel what we are. We start to understand our communion with all beings. And this is what we're looking for, but you go for it in whatever way you can. You seek it in whatever ways that make sense to you. So give this to yourself. That's all I'm asking. And I'm not, I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just sharing the possibility of it. It's up to you to ask yourself to do it. Yeah. So there you go. Give it to yourself. There's not much else to say right now. Just sit with yourself, be with yourself, notice yourself, marinate in yourself, and then ask yourself, what do I need here? What do I want? And try to filter through all those conditionings of family and society and friends and media, pop culture. Go through all of that and just be in that silence. Give it to yourself just for a moment. Everyone has time for this. And remind yourself to do this over and over and over again, because so many things are going to try to tell you to do the opposite. And your mind is going to try to tell you to do the opposite. Everything's going to justify against doing this process. But this is what you need. This is what you want. If you ask yourself intimately enough and sincerely enough, this is what you want. It's what we all want. That sense of connection. It's the most simple thing we have. It's the freest thing we can have. It doesn't require anything because it's already there. It just requires noticing. Noticing it, being with it, and then noticing it again when we forget it. It's simple and it's effective. But it does require your attention. It requires this attention going there. It's even easier to think about just watch for your attention not going elsewhere, because your attention magnetizes. It wants to go to this. It's just that it goes everywhere else so freely if we don't manage it, if we don't become a steward of it. So become a steward of your attention and see what that gives you. Believe me, it will give you everything that you need. Everything else will come. The fruits of life, the material things that we require, we want, they'll come because of this, because this is the currency of the universe. Attention is the currency. And you have control over it. Nobody can take your attention unless you allow them to.